Hello everyone, my name is Noreen McGirr and I'm the Higher Level Apprenticeship Programme Manager with Southwest College. I'm going to talk to you today about the Higher Level Apprenticeship programmes which are available at the college. Higher Level Apprenticeships are referred to as HLAs. So what is a HLA? HLAs provide you with an opportunity to gain a higher education qualification while working. The world of work in Northern Ireland continues to change and employers really widely recognise that there's a real need for higher level skills in addition to the academic qualification at the higher level, hence the introduction of HLAs. So HLAs are a tripartite arrangement between three parties: the employer, the HLA as the employee, and Southwest College as the training provider. HLA can only work when all these three parties are involved. So how does the HLA work? HLAs study the same foundation degree or professional level 5 qualification as a full-time or part-time student. The course content and assessment are the same, but the main difference is that the HLAs combine their higher education study with the on-the-job training. So as a HLA, you're an employee of the company, usually working 4 days a week, and then your employer releases you on full pay to study for the required hours of the college. Now, the hours of study can vary from anything from between 7 hours a week to 12 hours a week, depending on the course that you've chosen to study. In addition to the UCAS entry requirements for your course, there's additional eligibility criteria to study as a HLA, which I'll talk about later on. And for some of the courses, the UCAS entry requirements are higher for the HLA route. So how does studying a HLA compare with studying a part-time foundation degree? Whether you choose to study part-time or choose the HLA option, there are many things that are similar. Either way, you study on a part-time basis, you study the same higher education qualification, and you graduate with the same university or professional level 5 qualification. So for example, if you choose to do the part-time or HLA level 5 mechatronic engineering course, you will graduate with an Ulster University foundation degree in mechatronic engineering. The college's track record of excellent results remain the same regardless of which option you choose, and the college industry qualified lecturers deliver on both these programmes. While there are quite a number of things that are the same for both routes, there are also a significant number of things that are very different. If you choose to go the HLA route, then you must be in employment. And as a HLA, you must be supported by your employer. And when I say supported, I mean your employer must employ you under the terms and conditions of the HLA agreement, which means they must agree to release you full pay to study at the college for the required number of hours. So to study as a HLA, you must be in employment, which means that you're earning a salary from day one. And the salary must be at least basic minimum wage, which currently is around £6 an hour for an 18-year-old, and this rate increases depending on your age. So as a HLA, you'll not be liable for any college or university fees, whereas on the part-time route, you'd be liable for the full fees. So as I said earlier, you're an employee of the company and therefore not a student, so you will not incur any student debt. And for some options on the HLA route, not all, there are enhanced UCAS entry requirements. So for example, the HLA in business management requires 72 UCAS points, whereas the part-time route requires just 64. So while all these differences are really, really important, there's a key difference, and that is because you must be in employment from day one, you're building a wealth of industry skills and knowledge that will enhance your employment opportunities and boost your earning capacity in the future. As with all the full-time and part-time higher education routes, the HLA route is accredited by either one of our local universities or the professional accountancy body ATI. So when you successfully complete your higher education course, you will have, for example, an Ulster University foundation degree in computing or civil engineering or whatever subject area that you're studying in. So who can apply for a HLA? If you're in the process of completing your level 3 qualifications, for example, A levels or BTEC or equivalent, you will need to meet the entry requirements for the chosen course, and I'll talk more about these entry requirements later. Someone who has moved to a new job can also apply, just as long as they don't hold a level 5 or higher qualification in the field that they're going to study in. And if you're an existing employee, you can also apply, but you must have a significant change in your job role. The application process is now open online, and I would strongly recommend that you apply at this stage, even though you will not have your grades, and in the majority of cases you will not have employment secured. It's important to apply as soon as possible, because that means that your information will be stored in our database and you will receive all the communications from the date of your application regarding your chosen course. You'll then have from the date of the application until the course starts in September. The majority of them start second or third week in September, and you've from that time to secure your employment. But I would point out that you can't be enrolled in the course in September, in the HLA course, until your employment is confirmed, because that's essential criteria. So who does the HLA route suit? This option really suits someone who wants to continue with their higher education, but prefers a more practical approach. So really someone who favours a hands-on approach instead of sitting in the classroom all day, every day. However, I really want to point out at this stage that even though the HLA is a really rewarding route and has many, many benefits, it's also a very challenging option. And it's challenging because you will be working practically full time, you will be studying at the college for the required number of hours, and then you'll be completing your assignments in your own time on top of all that. So you really need to be really well organised and able to cope with the demands of work and study from day one. I mentioned earlier about the additional essential criteria which you must meet in order to study as a HLA. So as well as meeting the UCAS entry requirements, you must be employed in the relevant industry. So for example, if you choose to study ATE, then you must be employed in an accounting role. You must be newly appointed to the job, or as I said before, have a significant change to your current job role. If you want to study as a HLA, you can't continue in the current role that you're already working on. You must have a significant change. You must be employed by a Northern Ireland-based private company. So for example, you can't be employed by the local council or indeed by ourselves here at the college. I said earlier as well that you must be paid at least basic minimum wage, and you must be paid for the hours of study at the college in addition to your time at work. So for example, if you work 28 hours on site and you study with us for 11, then you must get paid for 28 plus 11 hours, so 39 hours. You must meet all the criteria to study as a HLA. If you only meet, say, 3 out of the list, then you won't be eligible to enroll in this course. It's absolutely essential that you meet all the criteria. There are no exceptions to it. So while it's a very challenging route, there are many, many benefits to choosing the HLA option. You achieve a higher level qualification while building your skills and knowledge. You receive a salary from day one, and you're not liable for any fees. Now, as I said before, all these benefits are very obvious, and while you may not recognise it right now at this moment, the most important benefit of the entire HLA programme is the development of your skills and knowledge in addition to obtaining your higher level qualification. So this makes you very employable and increases your earning capacity in the future. And the benefits are not just for the individual who is studying. There are many benefits for the employers, and that's why they really like this course. They get to train their staff to have strong technical skills that they need in their business, and it also allows them to develop their existing staff as well as their new staff, so to have a highly motivated and committed workforce. So this diagram gives you an idea of the amount of HLAs. So we currently offer 9 HLAs at South West College, and these are over varying sectors. You can see all the options here, such as civil engineering, building services, sustainable energy, mechatronic engineering, manufacturing engineering, etc. And I think it's really important to note at this point that HLAs are not only available in the engineering and construction sector, but also in other areas such as computing, business, and accounting. This graph here demonstrates the growth in HLAs. So you can see the recruitment increasing from 2017. There's been a marked increase there in the numbers. Well, there was a slight reduction of just around 22% in 2021 intake, but that was totally understandable considering the year that was in it. The HLA option is really proven to be extremely popular with both students and employers. So I would really advise you at this stage that if you're interested in the HLA option, please apply now. The application process is now available online. So if you go onto our website, there's a step-by-step guide there that will take you through the whole application process. At South West College, we continue to review our curriculum offer to make sure that that's up to date and that it meets the demands of the local community. And with increased interest in this option, we're currently working on some potential new HLA proposals for September 21, and these are all, of course, subject to funding. So potentially we could be offering 4 new HLAs in addition to the 9 that we currently offer. And these are in cybersecurity, insurance, advanced technician in engineering, and transport and supply chain management. So please keep an eye out on our socials and on our website for any updates on these courses. Now, we talked earlier about the tripartite arrangement. between the three key stakeholders. So we very, very much depend on our local employers to make the HLA work. With the vast range of curriculum and projects available at the college, we work with numerous employers. But if we look specifically at the HLA programme, we currently work with over 125 Northern Ireland-based private employers. And these employers range from large companies to one-man bands. They're employers who take on HLAs every year, and on a number of occasions, employers have taken on multiple HLAs in the same year. So that sends out a very clear message that the HLA option is filling the higher level skills and knowledge gap that has been missing for such a long time. So approximately 39% of our current HLA employers are based in the Mid-Ulster region, and roughly the same in the Fermanagh and Omagh District Council area, with the remaining 22% split fairly evenly over the other Northern Ireland District Council areas. So every year the Department for the Economy run what's known as a Northern Ireland Apprenticeship Award, and this covers all levels of apprentices, but there's a particular category for the higher level apprenticeships. So this is a really impressive event with a huge number of entries from all over Northern Ireland. So basically it is brilliant, it's an absolutely brilliant achievement to be shortlisted, never mind winning a particular category in the event. So South West College are very proud to share with you that they have been very, very successful from the outset of the HLA programme. And this is testament to the wonderful opportunities that have been provided by our local employers, and also the excellent teaching, academic and pastoral support provided by both the teaching and support staff at South West College. To date, we've had 3 winners since the commencement of the HLA Awards, and all 3 of our winners have a really different story to tell. Emmett, who was the outright winner in 2016, joined the college to study a foundation degree in engineering. Emmett now runs his own very successful company and now currently employs 2 HLAs. Niall, who was an existing employee with his company, and he decided he wanted to further his career, and he attended Omagh campus to study the foundation degree in energy, environment and sustainability. And since obtaining his foundation degree, Niall has progressed up the career ladder a few times at his work, and he was runner-up for the HLA Apprentice of the Year in 2018. And Colleen, who was our joint HLA Apprentice winner last year, joined the college to study the Gold Engineering programme. So she would have joined the college after her GCSEs. So she studied the Gold Engineering programme and then progressed onto the HLA programme in September 2019. And this is something many of our Gold students, they come in from their GCSEs, they do the Gold Engineering programme, and then they progress onto the Higher Level Apprenticeship programme. So Colleen is currently completing her final year of her foundation degree in engineering at Dungannon campus. So our higher education prospectus is now available, and I would urge you to have a good look at it and see all the higher education opportunities, including all the HLAs that are available right here on your doorstep at South West College. Please visit the website also to find out further information on the higher education opportunities available. And if you wish to find out more about the HLA specific programmes, please contact me on 0845 603 1881 or on my mobile 077 34 281 026, or alternatively you can email me at noreen.mcgirr@southwestcollege.ac.uk. So thanks very much for taking the time out to listen to me today, and I really hope that you find something suitable to study at South West College from the wide range of higher education courses available. I'll now give you a brief summary of what HLAs are available in each of our faculties.